Just wanna take a chance. I don't know if you're gonna show. You can run me on.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against Pittsburgh. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Satchel Paige. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That one off the mark, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 5-10.
The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah, a little slider action.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Yeah, there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And digging in for San Francisco, Travis Jackson. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Connor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now Willie Mays. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Barry Bonds digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. And misses inside. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. McCovey, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Hit hard but foul off to the left. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Next pitch, not close, up high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Righty to the plate. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 4, Franklin.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one almost got him. And here it comes. That one missing inside. Rocking it out towards right center. Can't get there, base hit. And he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's a big power threat. Jeff Kent.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
At the belt and fires. That's ripped to right down the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Matt Williams. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 1-0. Good eye right there. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
3-0 down. And there's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kent at second with 2 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The catcher.
So 2 down now, and here is number 16. In there for strike 1. And the pitch. In the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Giants lead it 4-0. Bottom of the first. And on the hill, number 8. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Line drive, base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Man at first, and here is Pops Lloyd. And that's in there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And ball one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Checks over to first. Back safely. The pitch. In for a strike. And a count 1-2. Tapped in front of the plate. And he grabs it in foul ground. And he deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Stepping in, Josh Gibson. First offering, misses the mark. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now the lefty. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Two now. Fouled off. He was late.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
No, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 4. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First offering misses badly for ball one. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strike.
Two outs. Now 3-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And that's ball 4.
That's inside. Ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy number 14. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. And that one finds its way through. The run comes in from second. It's 4-1.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Wells.
Batting 6. The shortstop, Willie Wells.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is downstairs. Number 4 at second. Number 14 at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. That misses. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The next offering misses. And now it's 3-2. The pitch. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
New York, ranking words of fine talk from LA to Newport, walking home from school and walking on ball courts. And hears and recounts tales told by all sorts. The sidewalks are with the greener pastures.
Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Roger
Leading
Connor.
off for the Giants, the designated hitter, Roger
Page back to work. Pitches in for a strike, and that is strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Left field. Bell puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Travis Jackson.
And up next for San Francisco, Travis Jackson. He reached out a walk his first time.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Singing he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
That one missed.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
3 on the count.
The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
The center fielder.
Now, Willie Mays.
Willie.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Kicks and fires. And he takes a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So digging in, Barry Bonds. And the first offering is not close. One out. Runners at first and second. And the next pitch is way outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
2-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one at triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now batting.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that one wrapped foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now, Mel Labor. And a foul ball. And the 0-1.
Whoa, that's intact.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. Giants leave him loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, number 7. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The line of the pitch. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays on the move. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's the third baseman, number 13. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Jackson gloves it, sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the right fielder,
Monty Irvin now at the plate. Irvin leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. In there for strike one. Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Jeff
leading
Kent.
off for the Giants,
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits the fence. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now here is Matt Williams.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that's in there for strike one. Kent stands at second with no outs. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Way inside, gets out of the way.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Number 16, the next Giant to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Roger Connor.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's the Giants DH, Roger Connor. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one. 2 outs with a runner at third. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And here it comes. stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. So the Giants leave one, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, James Bell.
The left fielder, James Bell.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Rolled over to third, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
The count is 1 and 2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Lloyd takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Bunting for a hit. A flip to the pitcher covering. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
The catcher, number 3, Doug Gibson.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Josh Gibson. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. And that skips in the dirt. The count 2-1. And he pumps in a strike. Two now. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one popped to short. Jackson drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 innings complete. San Francisco leads this one 4-1. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. And digging in for San Francisco, Travis
The
Jackson.
shortstop, Travis.
The right-hander back to work.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And here is Willie Mays. First pitch, not close.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-0. And he deals. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry.
2 out, space is empty. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Barry. Good contact guy, good defender. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 0-1.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, number 4.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
The lefty, the 1-0. And Singy, if you factor in May's 660 career homers and the 301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the... Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in, number 14. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And there's a foul ball. That one misses in the dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Knocks it down.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And the 0-2. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And here's the first baseman, number 7. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Man on second, 2 down. And fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Man at second. That one drifts inside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, number 13.
And the batter now, number 13. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Tying run at the plate. Now 1-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. Number 14, the lead runner at second. Number 7, on at first with 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throw home, he beats it. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well done, drives in the run. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So first and second with 2 outs. Monty Irvin, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Out to short. Jackson collects, slings it across. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
The first baseman, number 44.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 4, Franklin Labor.
And up next for the Giants, number 4. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Slap the other way, foul. Popped up. Wells drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff Kent.
Jeff Kent, the next Giant to hit. This guy has turned into a beast.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
2 outs.
Nope, that's inside.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, James Bell. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Count 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
So up next, Pops Lloyd. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. And a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Not close with that one. 2-1. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. On to McCovey. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the catcher, Josh Gibson.
Josh Gibson will hit next. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. And that's outside. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. The wind and the pitch. That one drilled left field. That's back. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, number 4.
The batter, number 4.
And a foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a pitch. Just missed. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Amos Russo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ward getting loose as well. And a 1-1. That's a strike. And now it's 1-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the inning. 5 innings complete. Giants out in front here, 4-2. Leon Day gets the ball now, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Williams. And here it comes. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Looked like it got him in the forearm. Not much padding in that spot, so we'll see him tatted up tomorrow with the bruise likely.
Proctor in the box again, takes the strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Williams on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Ray Brown, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Donaldson, a left-hander, also throwing. Ball to strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Out number 2.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the batting order turns over. Roger Connor, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. The pitch.
Ball. 2-2. Count.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And that rolls into the corner. Connor into second, and he's got a double.
The batter,
now it's the shortstop, Travis Jackson.
Jackson.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead this one 4-2. New arm for the Giants, Amos Russo, trying to protect this lead.
Number 7, Amos Russo.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, number 14.
The designated hitter, number 14.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And the 1-0. And downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Willie Wells digs in now. First offering misses the mark. Out towards right center field. Mays glides to his left. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 7. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brian Wilson up and loosening in the pen. Number 46, the power lefty, up as well. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High fly ball out to center field. Mays moving under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's a big power threat. Willie Mays.
The center fielder, number 24. Willie
Day back to work.
Mays.
Just off the outside part of the plate. The 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next offering upstairs.
Now you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. The wide to kick the pitch. That one ripped. Makes the grab. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25. Barry Bonds.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Barry Bonds. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
Hard hit, right side. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Next to hit, Willie McCovey. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. And a curve misses outside. The pitch. In the air, right side. Irvin gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Giants down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, number 13.
Leading us for the off. The third baseman, number 13.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And the righty deals. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Makes the grab, one away.
The left fielder, number 1, Dave.
At the plate, James for the 4th time tonight.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Line drive, snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Lloyd.
So 2 down now, and here is Hops Lloyd. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A little bit low.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
at the belt and fires. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Giants lead it 4-2. We're at the top of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco,
Leading
number
off for
4.
San Francisco, the right fielder, number 4, Franklin Bravo.
The pitch. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That's out to center field. Number 4 has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff Kent.
So digging in, Jeff Kent. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That one's in there, 0-1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
Matt Williams, the next Giant to hit. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Number 13 settles underneath it, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. Giants on top, 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 46. He has a great slider with tons of movement. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And he deals. And now 2-0. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. That's down and in. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Number 4 in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And it's even up. And the pitch. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. The tying run at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Jackson to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 14.
So now the DH spot, number 14. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. First offering misses badly for ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
I would see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And the batter now, Willie Wells. He's a guy who does it all. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Chopped out towards short. Has some trouble with it. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
The batter, number 7.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's going to be number 7. And the first offering is not close.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch is outside. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Rod Beck, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And now the lefty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, number 16.
The catcher, Ford Proctor.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And the 0-1. And strike 2. The pitch. Check swing, and he held up. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting, designated hitter, Roger Connor.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Roger Connor, the next Giant to hit. In the air, center field. Number 4 under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Travis Jackson.
And up next for San Francisco, Travis Jackson. That one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty delivers.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. That ends the frame. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Giants out front here, 4-2. Rod Beck comes on now, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 47, Rod Beck.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
First pitch just misses. Beck, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, there are certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is. It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The right fielder, number
Monty
20,
Irvin now at the plate.
Irvin.
In there, and it's 0-1. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Number 13 aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Here's the left fielder, James Bell. And that's in there for strike 1. And just hacking like he used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Right-hander kick steals.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Tying run at the plate. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Next offering is down low. And now 3-1. The pitch. 3-2 now. And the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And here it comes. And he walked him.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Pops Lloyd. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 0-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Tags the runner. Fires to first on the run. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, these guys secure a winning season with the W today. And regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off. Put your foot on the gas and just see where you can finish from this point on.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.